Hey everybody, Motorpoet59 here. Talk a little bit about this stuff going on with Neil Young and Spotify right now. Everybody's, you see the memes about bye Felicia and well bye and all that. And I get it. I really do get it. But I have to wonder if there were a conservative artist on a platform of some sort, and that platform had a disagreeable liberal host of some podcast or some show or whatever, and that liberal person made a statement or had an entire show about a subject or just a line or whatever that was disagreeable to a conservative artist, would that conservative artist do the same thing that Neil Young did? I would like to think not. And would the conservative audience follow that conservative artist down that path? I would like to think not on that as well. And here's why. One of the guiding principles of the First Amendment in our country is freedom of speech. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. If Neil Young doesn't like Joe Rogan, Neil Young doesn't like Joe Rogan. If Neil Young wants to pull his music off Spotify, it's whatever. Like they say, he's canceling himself. Neil Young doesn't need any more money. This isn't going to hurt Neil Young's bottom line at all. And I like Neil Young. I had some of his songs on my Spotify. I would also like to think that the conservative entertainer would see that for what it is. And just let these people, if they want to spout their opinion about something, let them spout their opinion about it. I didn't hear the podcast. I don't care for Joe Rogan. I never have. I think he's bombastic. I think he's full of himself. I don't know. He's just always rubbed me wrong. Not his political views, but just his personality. Just rubs me wrong. But that's cool. I've listened to his podcasts in the past. I've watched clips of him and stuff because some of the things he talks about are very interesting. And he has a good take on a lot of things. I just don't care for the guy. That's all. But that doesn't mean I won't listen to his podcasts or watch him streaming or whatever. It should be the same for a conservative entertainer should the platform on which they have music or movies or whatever, if something disagreeable to their political philosophy or their social outlook should be stated by someone, so what? I understand drawing lines, but I don't think this is an important line to draw. I would also like to think that the conservative audience would see it the same way. Hey, if that person wants to spout their opinion about this, fine. I don't have to listen to it. You don't have to listen to it. Change the channel. It should be okay for people to voice their opinions. It's like with the celebrities, with all these woke celebrities. I always knew Robert De Niro was a liberal. I always knew that he was a self-proclaimed sissy. He is not a tough guy in any way, shape, or form does he resemble in real life any of the characters he has ever played in movies. And I liked De Niro. I liked his films. But I can't watch him anymore, not because he's a liberal, but because of his screw Trump thing at the ceremony at whatever those award show was that time a few years ago. And it's not even that that's his opinion, but he said that, and now when I see him, that's all I can think. I liked Star Trek Voyager. I knew Kate Mulgrew was a liberal, but when she came out and said she'd moved to Ireland if Donald Trump won, I could think of nothing else I would rather have happened than have Donald Trump win so she could be proven to be a liar, just like Cher and all the rest of them. That Rush Limbaugh even offered first class tickets to wherever they wanted to go back in the day when they were all starting that crap. And it's really difficult for me to watch Star Trek Voyager. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, a much bigger Star Trek fan than I'm a Neil Young fan. But it's hard to watch, not because she's a liberal, I always knew that, but because of the things that these ignorant, idiotic liberals, the things that just spill out of their mouth. And when I see them, that's That's all I can think. That's all I can hear. I don't boycott these things, and I won't boycott Neil Young. If he puts his music back on Spotify or whatever, and it comes back up in my playlist, I'll listen to it. Like I said, I like Neil Young. He didn't say anything other than, if you're going to have that guy on there, I don't want to be on there. Whatever. If he doesn't like Joe Rogan, that's fine. If he doesn't want to make a little bit of extra money on Spotify, that's fine. I really don't care. He didn't say anything stupid. He drew his line, and that's okay with me because I draw mine. People get too butthurt about the small things and they let the big things go by. Until he says something utterly stupid like the George Clooney's and the Chers and De Niro's and people like that. When I hear Neil Young, I'll still hear Neil Young's songs and not him saying something stupid. And as I said, I would like to think that conservative entertainers and conservative audiences are not that petty. That they realize that not everyone's going to agree with them. And as part of that conservative audience, I do. I realize that not everyone agrees with me. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that if the shoe were on the other foot, that the conservatives would be the ones who became woke? I hope not. I hope it never comes to that. Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.